game. It was an interesting time. But what we did is we went back to the drawing board and we decided that we were obviously fouling too much. We had to play defense without fouling. We weren't taking good shots and we were turning the ball over. Another thing that we were doing in transition defense, we had a number of guys that were just gambling. They were looking for the home run steal at half court rather than busting their butt back through the lane line and just plugging up and building back out. So we had to get back to the basics. So what we did is, we met as a staff, we got together and we thought of some drills that we could do as a staff and as a team that would be the basic foundation of our defense. And it started off very simple. Give me 4 guys and pair up on the baseline and 2 basketballs, please. Yeah, come on, you got the ball, number 5. My goodness, I know you average 20 a game, but I mean, you can guard, can't you? So what we do is, we start every practice, right here, we have the basketball here, a man guarding. Right behind him, another, next 2 up, hold the ball. You have a towel. You're going to hold the towel behind your head, and you're going to be in a defensive stance. We're down, we get up and guard. We use the towel the whole time, keep our hands off. This drill is our basic defensive stance drill. It's something that we do every single day, and it teaches movement with the feet and not with the hands. I think we all get in the habit of using our hands, touching, grabbing. The NBA rules have trickled down to college, and I'm sure they've trickled down to high school, where this touch is a foul. You can't touch like this 30 feet away from the basket, but you can put a forearm in the back of the head 2 feet from the basket. I don't understand it, but we have to play by those rules. So we go with the towel drill. Offensively, we don't utilize any spins on offense when we're doing this drill. We don't want to spin because we don't want our guys getting in the habit of spinning if we're going against the press. We're just taking it side by side, and they have to stay within the lane line and the sideline. And we go up. So start taking it. We're in a defensive stance. We're crossing over. We're calling ball the whole time. Now pause it right there. The whole key of the defense is it's not just a drill where we're going through the motions. We've got to cut them off. We've got to get ahead of them. And as we get ahead, we're making the ball turn. We're forcing the basketball to turn. You're beating them to the spot. And we don't care if the defender gets his foot out of bounds to force him back that way. Because that's where the crowd is. That's where we want the ball to go. So here, let's bring it back to the top and we'll go through it. So you're down in the stance, you're pushing off, not crossing your feet, cutting the man off, cutting him off. If you can cut him off earlier, cut him off earlier. Don't let him control you. You can stop right there at the half court. Next 2. Cut him back off. There you go. Cut him off. Keep cutting him off. Perfect. Then we bring it right back. You flip it around with the towels. You bring it right back. And the whole thing is we do this 1 through 5. The point guards go against each other, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s, and the 5s. It doesn't matter. You're working on ball handling, you're working on stance and pushing off. Here we go. Bring it back. You're getting your chest into it. Hold it right there. The gap here is way too much. We don't want a large gap. We don't want this gap. We want to bring it closer and tighter. We want to play pressure defense because what we're working on is, yes, in the full court and a lot of space, but we want to be able to guard in small areas here. We want to do it with our feet and not our hands. So just because you can't use your hands doesn't mean you have to back up 5 feet. Here we go. Good, cut them off. Next 2. Perfect, cut them off. Keep cutting. There you go. Get that chest right out in front of them. Good. Then what we do is we bring the guys right here under half court. We go full court one-on-one. So then you're guarding one-on-one full court, full tilt. No, there's really no rules other than try and score the ball in a direct line. Defender, turn it. We want to get as many turns as we can. You want to turn in the half court and the full court. So if we can turn them 2-3 times, then once we get them in the half court, we want to square them up and keep them out of the paint. If you get them on the sideline, offensively, you shouldn't be in the sideline, you should be in the middle third. But if you get them on the outer third, we want to keep them there. That's what we do right after our one-on-one towel drill. But for today, what we'll do next